I'm Dreshti Manik and you're watching my business pitch. I'm presenting my business plan to a banker as an application for a loan. Today, I'm going to bring to you an exoskull that aims to protect your inner skull one airbag at a time. Basically, exoskull is a helmet for cyclists with a built-in airbag. It is an external skull for your brain. As we know, cyclists are very prone to sustaining injuries, which is why we came up with a way to steadfastly protect them. Our aim is to make an activity that is a mode of transportation, a means of convenience, a way to reduce your carbon footprint, and a vehicle of a healthy lifestyle safer. Because no matter how safe you are being, there is no guarantee about others' actions. Or just pure happenstance? If I threw a ball at you like that was skull, and you are very clumsy and not at all well coordinated like me, then instinctually, what part of your body are you going to cover? Your head, right? Everyone has a soft spot for their soft and squiggly brains because everyone loves how smart they are, and brain injuries can be crushingly disastrous. Cyclists are susceptible to getting their skulls crushed in particular, as they are more likely to confront bigger and more powerful opponents in case of an accident, probably a car or a motorbike. In the period of 2021 and 2022, 14,800 people were hospitalized due to cycling injuries in Australia. So we can see why there's a need for better quality helmets that protect your brains. Of course, there's a law to always don a helmet while biking in our beloved nanny state of Australia. So there's no dearth of helmets in the Australian market. While it looks like a normal helmet, ExoSkull offers secondary support in case of an accident and protects your precious brains. Sensors go off when it moves in a falling motion while it is worn, and it deploys an airbag that surrounds your head. Thus, it has a double layer of protection in place. Plus, it follows safety standards even when the airbag is not deployed, so you won't get in trouble for wearing it. While the product is in itself very important, the approach we are taking is the real MVP. The technology already exists in the market in the form of airbags in cars. We are deriving from that practice and translating it for other vehicle users. We are structuring it in such a way that the weight displaces evenly across the head, making it fit comfortably. Additionally, it is designed specifically for the Australian weather, which is to say, from one extreme to the other. We are looking at other companies offering helmets and are borrowing from the principles of co design by understanding what the customers actually want and making it viable. You may be wondering why you should invest in this opportunity. To understand that, let's ask two very important questions: why here and why now? Firstly, we are going to make the business Canberra based so that we may concentrate all our business activities in a small region. There are multiple reasons for going with Canberra. Well maintained, picturesque network of bike routes run across the city. Population here is highly focused on fitness and immersed in nature. Due to these reasons, a biking culture already exists here. We can tap into that. Running the operations of the business might act as a test run for how to approach other cities as well. Why now, though? The market right now is in a constant state of metamorphosis. Technology keeps on evolving. Despite the prevalence of strong cyclist culture and strict safety measures, There are no such helmets present in the Australian market. There is a gap in the market that we are trying to be the first one to fill. However, there are organizations in other countries that do offer a similar product or equivalent. So now is the time to go through with it to get a chance at reaping the fruits of first mover advantage. To precisely identify the addressable market for ExoSkull, let's consider the TAM SAM model to determine the market size realistically. Our total addressable market can be cyclists across Australia. According to a survey corroborated in the reference list, approximately 33.7% of Australians have cycled in the past year, which is around 9.71 million people. Out of these, a serviceable available market will be cyclists in the ACT region in particular. A whopping 39% of Canberrans partook in cycling in the past year, which is around 61,100 residents. Now, out of these, we need to figure out a serviceable obtainable market. For this, let's delve a bit deeper. We may consider people with enough disposable income that they would feel comfortable spending. These people would be tech forward, risk averse, and frequently spend on protective gear. Going with the general assumptions, our SOM will amount to around 6,110 customers. Considering the market viability report through the framework of Rogers' Innovation Adoption Curve, 2.5% of 6,110 people willing to try out a new product will fall into the category of innovators. That's roughly 153 people. Around 825 will be our early adopters, 2078 are early and late majority, and 978 will be the laggards. The bigger the market, the greater the competition. There are many companies that have been making strides in offering cycling protection in innovative ways. While not a direct competitor, Hellite has been offering airbag jackets for motorbike riders. More direct competitors with respect to technology include Hufding from Sweden and Enflaby from Germany. The competitive advantage we hold over them is that we plan to operate in Australia, which is uncharted territory for them. They focus mostly in Europe. In the Australian terrain, S1 helmets, Rudy Project, AMPD Bros, and Headlocked, among others, proved to be our local premium competitors. Fortunately, here our offering is unique in proposition compared to theirs. Let's paint a picture of the financial projections. The ExoSkull is priced at $350. Please refer to the table here to see our projected revenue determined with the help of the figures from the market viability report. Now, I consulted the BEP formula and computed the break even point to be at 500 units, which we will achieve in the second year. For reference, the variable cost per unit is $150 and the total fixed cost is $100. I am seeking $300,000 to cover the expenses of the first 2 years of business to be paid over the period of 5 years with an interest of 10% per annum. The repayment schedule is displayed on the screen. Here are the projected cash flow statements from the year 2025 to 2029. On this page, you may find all the references listed that I utilize for the purpose of this presentation. Thank you so much and have a good day.